Right near the No Psychos pine tree, there's a pair of snow domes, or igloos. Well, this pair of snow domes should help you remember that many antipsychotic drugs end with the suffix peridone. So, pair of domes, peridone. For example, iloperidone, paliperidone. So if you can remember the peridone suffix, you can safely remember the names of the other second-generation antipsychotics. There's another pair of domes nearby with a banner running between the doorways that says respect. The people to whom these snow domes belong really want people to respect their space and not come in without being invited. Well, this pair of domes with respect banner between them will be our symbol for risperidone. Respect pair of domes, risperidone. And the reason we want you to remember this particular peridone drug instead of just remembering its suffix is because it has some unique side effects and will help you memorize those, which will be in this location. But before we dive into those side effects, let's talk about the mechanism of these atypical antipsychotics. Toward the back of the scene, there's a hammock where a couple of kids are sharing a tune through a set of earbuds. Let's zoom up. Look at them share those tunes. Right next to them, there's a kid in handcuffs because he was caught smoking dope. And notice that this kid still has 2 joints in his mouth. So I guess they chained him up for smoking dope but didn't take the dope away. So let's break down this idea. Recall that 2 people sharing a tune is our recurring symbol for serotonin. And the fact that they're on a hammock, which are suspended at 2 points, 1 on each end, should help you think of serotonin 2 receptors. And the kid with the 2 rolls of dope will be our symbol for D2 receptors. And the fact that the 2-rolled dope kid is handcuffed represents dopamine 2 receptor blockers. And you can remember serotonin 2 receptors being blocked by remembering this giant snow monster coming to eat these kids up, preventing them from listening to any more tunes. I guess they were listening to it too loud and it woke up the snow monster. So this idea should help you remember the mechanism for most of the drugs in this class, which, although is not totally understood, we understand that they are serotonin 2 receptor blockers and dopamine 2 receptor blockers. One of the kids in the hammock was drinking hot chocolate, but they were understandably startled when that snow monster came bursting through the trees behind them. So she dropped her mug and that plate, causing both to break. Well, all of this commotion caught the attention of a nearby snake that is now slithering around the corner and angrily hissing. Okay, so let's break this down. Notice that the mug and plate have little handles that look a lot like alpha symbols. The cup has 1 alpha handle, and the plate has 2 alpha handles. These have been our recurring symbols for alpha 1 and alpha 2 receptors, and the fact that they're broken should make you think of antagonism of alpha 1 and alpha 2 receptors. And the single hissing snake represents histamine 1, and this kid that just kicked the snake away on accident represents histamine 1 antagonism. So tying this all together, you should remember that atypical antipsychotics can antagonize histamine 1, alpha 1, and alpha 2 receptors. A couple was out taking a stroll through the snow when they decided to stop for a quick break. The charming gentleman pulls out his Air of Pine Sol air freshener to impress his lady friend.